Hi, this is Sec Rings Bounder, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder that our show times and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at secringsbyander.com. So, and of course, if you want to know what we have for sale, and there's people pretending to be me out there, always refer to the website or ask me on email or anything like that before getting into any of the things that people are trying to sell out there. Be careful. Okay? So with that said, let's get started with today's show. There was one question that we missed last show. Here it is, I believe. Somebody in the comment during last show, and we turned off before we could answer this one, was the question of which is better, Near or Theta, for the best gains for the next little while. Let's throw some cards down for both of these as we're waiting for more and more people to show up for today's show. Make sure that we get a lot of questions on the board for today's show. So, Near and Theta. I am thinking that Near is going to be marginally better as we move forward into the next bull run. Doesn't look like we're in a bull run right now, but we are. Okay. Everybody did the usual classic thing after they did the Ethereum ETF. Everybody putting their as much money as they can into the Ethereum. So it kind of drained all the other cryptocurrencies and went into Ethereum for that nice short time of gains for Ethereum. But when all that wonderfulness is done, I do believe that it's going to be Near for the win for at least basically two. Other things that we're seeing for Near, there's going to be a lot of new regulation and all that sort of thing going into Near. And with all the things that are going on right now politically and legal stuff going on, I think Near is going to be doing okay overall. Theta is going to be running into some situations that they can't do all the things that they had said that they were going to do. So this is going to be bringing that currency down a little bit because they can't do all the things that they said they would do in a certain amount of time. Okay? So that's going to be pissing off a lot of people out there moving forward. Theta's still good. Don't get me wrong. They just doing all kinds of weird and wonderful things with their platform, which I don't think everybody's on board with. Okay? So hopefully that answers those questions from last show. Somebody was asking the question about Strace, which is something that's they were talking about the other day. I was watching some cryptocurrency news, and they were talking about this one's going to be dropping. I guess it's where they give you free cash or whatever, a drop of some sort. I can't remember the actual name of it. So somebody was asking about Trace, how is it going to do, and all that sort of thing. Well, if you're getting free crypto, nothing wrong with that, right? So, of course, I'm working alone today, so if I miss something, please forgive me. The wife's at work today, so we'll do our best. Okay, it does seem that this particular cryptocurrency is going to do okay. The health of it seems to be very, very good. We got that judgment card, which is always a good card to get in any reading. Health of it in the very beginning is going to be doing very good. Not going to be having all those huge victories that everybody was hoping to have quite as soon as it is going to be lifted off. And a lot of people are going to be a little bit confused why this is not happening. And there's going to be a period of time where it's not going to be really doing much. Okay. And then a couple of weeks or something like that, then it's going to spark off as everybody, some type of delay I'm picking up with this. They may issue the coins, but nothing happens immediately. And people get discouraged and they sell their crypto at a loss and blah, blah, blah. So this one, just hang on to it. If you got the airdrop, continue with that. I think it's going to be a week or two until they straighten everything out. Okay? Hopefully that answers that question. Now, some big news came to light, and we were talking about this in a previous show about the Capitol, everything that's going on in Capitol Hill. Okay? They passed the legislation. It was a big margin, and poor little Gary Gensler is going to get beat on, which is very interesting. And the bill is, I believe, called Fit 21, where there's going to be now legalization of cryptocurrencies. And this is going to be drawing us into a bigger realm of things. Okay? This is where the rubber's going to meet the road for cryptocurrencies moving forward. Now that we're going to have a legal structure in the US, and the rest of the world is going to be following close behind this. Now banks have the legal framework that they need to get into cryptocurrencies in different aspects. Many of the financial establishments like BlackRock, Fidelity, Franklin Templeton, and the list goes on, now will have the legal frameworks, or the beginning of it, to start to develop other products moving forward. Okay? I know this is all about, this show is supposed to be about the altcoin bonanza and blah, blah, blah. Now, Fit 21, okay. We're thinking long term, not short term. We're playing the long game here on this show, right? And I'm hoping that you're not in it to short-term gains, which is not really going to get you anywhere. It's always the long game, okay? So with Fit 21, a lot of those things that we've been talking about for a long period of time, of the new financial system that we're going to be seeing, this is the very beginning of that. They've already been working on a lot of that particular situation behind the scenes. Okay. Now this gives it the legal framework that it needs to be implemented. So that new system, that's going to be the thing. And if you don't have any of these coins in your portfolio, you're nuts. Okay. And those coins are going to be Bitcoin, Litecoin. I know I saw somebody talking about Litecoin, XRP, Chainlink, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and I can't remember what the sixth one was. But all those cryptocurrencies put together will be the new, or the beginning of the new financial system. Okay? This is where they're going to be putting all the old bonds, old mutual funds, all the other financial instruments that a lot of people don't understand are going to be going on the blockchain. This is what Larry Fink was talking about in the future, that everything will be tokenized. Okay? And the Fit 21, I believe that's the name, that they passed the other day, will be the beginning of this. Okay? Pay attention. This, if you understand what just happened, this made cryptocurrency real to the rest of the world. Okay? Now governments and banks and financial industries can go hog wild into cryptocurrencies, making the brand new system that they want. They already know the fiat currency system's going bye-bye. Okay? They need something new. And I kept mentioning that there's going to be 3 financial systems that they're going to try to put on us. The CBDCs, which failed. Okay? Now they're going to have some other thing. Oh, we have the stable coins of our own. Please get into them. Don't get into Tether. Get into ours, where we're going to control you at every turn and all that bullshit. That will fail. Okay? Because they just changed the name of CBDC into some weird stable coin, which is not really a stable coin. And then the new financial system, which will be crypto based and based on true things like gold and silver and all that sort of thing, will be the future of finance. That's the beginning of it. Okay? Do I need to do a reading on this? Who knows? Let's throw some cards down, see where we're going to be headed for legislation and all that sort of thing. And of course, we had the ETF for Ethereum passed today. Pay attention. It's all part of the new system that's going to be coming out, where cryptocurrencies will be the money moving forward. Okay? I love this card. This is the people. Upright, it's the 3 of Swords. It means everything is going to be getting in your way of your goal. It's reversed. Okay? This is everything that was conceived to be an obstacle to the new financial system will go away. The perception of things getting in the way is no longer there. Financially, it's going to be over. It's a cup overfilling. Okay? That is the cryptocurrency mark. Doesn't look like it right now. We're given a blessing on some good buying time. Okay? And of course, we got the Knight of Cups ready to rock and roll, ready to run. He's just about to start going. Okay? This is the health of everything. So it's going to be a little uncertain in the very beginning of what's going to happen. But once it starts to pick up steam, look out. Okay? Cryptocurrencies are here to stay. It will be the new system moving forward. People thought I was nuts when I first said that 4 or 5 years ago. Here we are. And now, you remember the old saying, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. We're getting into the winning stage. We're still in that kind of the fighting part, but we're getting close to the end of that, and now we're going to be winning. Okay? So all these questions, is this crypto going to do that? Cryptocurrency is going to win, and there's going to be the top winners, and those are the ones that I just mentioned. Everything else is just short-term nonsense that you can make some money with. Okay? But always remember that it's always short-term. Always go for the long-term thing. It's the difference between being a millionaire and a trillionaire. You want to be a trillionaire? Get into the big boys. All these other little coins won't make you a ton of cash by the end of things. Okay? Okay. And of course, we got the ETH. ETF went off today. Awesome stuff. And I do see many other cryptocurrencies that are going to be getting the ETF treatment. Now that Gary Gensler is not going to be in charge of many of the cryptocurrencies moving forward. It's going to be going to the other organization and not under SEC. Okay. Anything that's declared a security will be under the SEC. Everything else will be under the other thing. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, so this is going to be loosening things up, and I think Gary Gensler got a little bit of a couple whacks across the head in a political situation. Okay, let's get into the chat. I do that, and then we go here. Hello, everybody. We got Jerome. Hello, Jerome. Good question. After ETH, next coin for an ETF, please. Probably Litecoin. And that's going to be coming out of left field for whatever reason. I know everybody wants that XRP ETF, and I don't think that's going to be a thing for quite some time. I think they're going to be doing all the other big structural ones first, and that's the Bitcoin, that's the ETH. Possibly the XRP will be probably next because it's a big part of everything, and then Litecoin and all those. The coins that I keep mentioning are going to be the nucleus of everything. We'll probably be getting the ETF treatment. There won't be a bunk ETF or a Dogecoin ETF. It's going to be the bigger cryptocurrencies that have been around forever that are going to be getting the ETF treatment. And then after that, then they're just going to be giving out ETFs to everything because Wall Street wants money, right? So hopefully that answers your question. And we got the Litecoin question. Good coin to get. There's some interesting things that are going on with Litecoin. It is part of the bunch. I was surprised when I heard that it's actually going to be part of the nucleus of the new system. But there are some things that Litecoin can do that many other cryptocurrencies cannot do. And it's going to be doing very, very well. And there are rumors of an ETF for Litecoin. Which, if you're observing things, when anything gets an ETF, it kind of goes up in price. So the health of everything, Litecoin was a little bit weird. There's going to be an abrupt change in direction. We got that good old death card. Not saying that Litecoin's going to die. It's going to be actually doing the opposite to that. It's going to be getting more things put into it to make it move forward in a big way. Okay. They're going to be getting more and more, of course, I said more things stuck onto it, and it's going to be part and parcel to build this larger system. Okay. So you'd have to really pull out to see how everything is going to be put together. They have charts on Google, if you look, on how it's all going to be working together. And Litecoin is part of that. Okay, so it's going to do very well. If you're sitting on any Litecoin, keep sitting on it. I got some. The wife loves it. So hopefully that helps you. The Commonwealth new token about to launch on 30th, due 100 times soon. Let's just look at Commonwealth token. Is it any good? Is it better than Bitcoin? Probably not. Will it do anything significant? No. The health of it doesn't seem to be the greatest before it comes out. It doesn't really serve any purpose, I guess. It's kind of the thing that I'm picking up from it. Will it 100 times itself? No, but it will go up in a good considerable amount as soon as it hits the exchange. Again, here's a little lesson for everybody. As soon as any new pre-sale token goes online, launch, it always goes ship and then and does this for a long period of time. So if you can time it just right, as soon as it hits, and it goes sell, and let it drop, and it'll just do this for forever. Okay. 100 times, not quite, maybe 50, 60 times from where it starts, and then it'll go beep, come down. And I know a guy who makes his $1 million. He's a millionaire by doing that. He buys brand new tokens before they hit the market. He waits on it. As soon as it hits the market, he's sold. He's gone. As soon as it made as much profit and it's within minutes. Okay? So if you can do that, you can make quite a bit of money doing that. Okay. Will XRP hit $3 American this summer or in 2025? I keep picking up around $5-6 for the next bull run. So I know there's people out. It's kind of got a $10,000, I tell you. No, it's not going to get to 10,000, but it is going to get to $5-6. Not bad from where it is right now in the next bull run. And then it's going to do this, and all kinds of weirdness is going to be surrounding the XRP. And that whole thing with Gary Gensler is going to be cleaned up very, very soon, which took it a long time. It's 4 years now with XRP and SEC, and that's going to be cleaned up very, very soon. And then everything is going to be going great guns with the XRP. Okay. Some psychics are seeing the death of USD dollar soon. It'll always be around in some form, so not a total death. Yeah, it's going to slowly phase out. It won't be immediately. There's going to be a moment in time when we're going to be kind of ushering into the fiat currency system, going into the new system, and it's going to be a time period of 2 to 3 years that we're going to be lagging around with the US dollar. Other countries are definitely trying to kill it, okay? But it's going to be a slow death, okay? We already, if you watch that documentary I put on the Discord, and if you're not part of our Discord, make sure you join up, about the history of the fiat currency system and our enslavement. You'll see that this is it's a repeating pattern. Okay, so it's just the time for it to go. Also, think of it as a means to an end, right? We don't keep everything in our USD. Anything extra goes into crypto, gold or silver. And we got the fast money for your bills, that sort of thing. Normal stuff, food, we like to eat. And everything else that's not for that goes into cryptocurrencies. And think of your cryptocurrencies as your savings account until cryptocurrencies become the thing. Okay? Was Avalanche the other one? It was one of them. Okay? I know BlackRock was hinting at a Avalanche ETF, but it's not part of the original 6. Okay? But there's going to be some big things that are going to be coming out for Avalanche because of what it does. Okay? Predictions on universal basic income. How long before it comes? I think it's going to be something that's not going to come. Maybe in Canada, but in the US, I don't think that's going to be a thing because a lot of people there don't. There's a lot of Christians there, and they'll look at that and go, not on my watch. And they're going to be getting rid of that. Maybe in the blue states, or it's not really blue states, it's blue cities. It might be a thing. But I'm thinking that everybody's going to be getting into the cryptocurrencies and get rid of the basic universal crap. Okay? It's nice for a little Band-Aid for a short period of time, but it's not going to be a long-term solution to everything. Okay? Cardano ETF. Probably not anytime soon. There's not a lot of people who use it. There's not a lot of money going through it. Exactly. Not like Bitcoin. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I do like my Cardano. I don't see anything coming up very, very soon. Maybe 4 or 5 years down the road, we're going to get a Cardano ETF if it survives that long. There's going to be a moment in time that it might even disappear completely until they're going to have to change some things around. What's his name is going to have to do some juggling around of things behind the scenes. And then probably 4 or 5 years from now, probably get a Cardano ETF in that period of time. What's your take on XDC? Burberry. I haven't seen Burberry for a long time. Welcome back. I do recognize you. With his dreads. I like the dreads. XDC is going to do okay. I think the price is going to be not as wonderful as many had thought. It'll do okay during the bull run, but it's not going to do anything significant on its own. Health of it seems to be okay, but I think the people utilizing it and be working behind the scenes on it are too tied to things that do not work. So they're going to have to change direction on what they're doing with it and actually make it more usable by the people. Okay? And I think I did that reading a long time ago. It's coming back to me. So it's okay. Not something that I get into, but overall, I think it's okay. Hello, how do you know if you're entering into the 5th dimension? It seems this is happening to me. Also, my dreams keep coming true often as well. You can go to any dimension that you want if you do meditation, like going to the other side and all that sort of thing. And once you're getting information from dreams, and that's when you're in a meditative state, right? And this is how I communicate with the other side and all that sort of thing, looking at the can't remember the name of it. The books from the Universal Mind, from the Great Library. If you haven't been there, it's a fun time. There's going to be a librarian there looking at you as you're looking around there. But on the other side, there's a great library. If you didn't know, and you can go there and astral farm and all that sort of thing. And there's tons of different resources that can help you out with that. We're getting to that point where more and more people are starting to become more and more psychic. I do find this at work, where somebody will just say something that they shouldn't know, and they blurt it out, and well, yeah, you're right. It's because the wall between realms is getting really, really thin. Okay, this is the age of Aquarius, by the way, and we're going to be becoming more and more knowledgeable about the things and places around us, more and more. Um, I'm not sure if you're getting to the fifth dimension, but you're probably getting information from the other side or from the environment. Okay. Um, Sometimes psychics will get information from psychometry. Psychometry is what is known as soul measuring. Okay. Everything that you perceive is energy. Okay. My mouse is energy. My coffee is energy. Okay. It's energy in a liquid energy inside of a glass energy, right? Soul measuring is touching that energy and picking up impressions from that. That is the basic premise of picking up energies from around you. I like psychometry a lot. I do too. It's the beginning stages of gaining information from around you. Okay. And over time, once you do more and more readings and all kinds of psychic stuff, you start to shrink the difficulty between you and information from the other side. I'm a channeler, not a medium. So I get information from the universal mind. Okay. And my guides will tell me stuff too. The more you do it, it's like a muscle. The more you do it, the better it gets and the stronger it becomes. And until you get to the point where you don't need cards or anything. Okay. It just comes to you. And that's probably what you're experiencing right now. Not necessarily the fifth dimension, but you're starting to touch a larger world. What was that from the movie? You've entered the greater, Luke, you've touched on the greater realm of things. Okay? I don't think it's the fifth dimension, but I do think you're picking up information from the universe. It's a long-winded way of saying, yeah. Going back to that, when you're getting information, always, or you're doing psychic work, always protect yourself with white light. Envelop yourself with that, because you kind of get some information that's coming from other darker regions. So always protect yourself with white light, and that's not that hard to do. White light can be manifested like that. Okay. And if you're unsure of information that you're gaining, okay, surround it with white light and relook at it. Okay, if you're unsure. Okay, there you go. Psychic primer for you. Will BTC go lower than 63,000 USD by May 28th? No. I think we're just had this freak for the whole market, except for Ethereum, for a reason. Because everybody wanted to get that sweet, sweet Ethereum money when they pass the Ethereum ETF. That's what we're looking at right now. You look at the charts. That's what you're looking at. Everything's red except for Ethereum. I wonder why. Because they want to get that quick buck, right? That's what's happening. Might go lower than 63, but I don't think so. We're going to have some good buying opportunities in the next day or two until everything starts to go green again and the big money comes in to buy all the cheap crypto that everybody just sold. And they go, thank you. Okay, so yeah, good buying opportunity. Hopefully get into it quick. I say XRP to go way down in the next few weeks because of XRP people arrests. That sometimes happens. People do silly things, and it makes the price of everything go down. I don't think it's going to be a thing for XRP. I think it's going to be kind of stable because it's kind of out of the hands of those people that were arrested, and it's become its own thing, and it's a banker's coin and all that sort of thing. That's why it doesn't go up a lot, because it is a banker's coin, and they just try to keep it a stable crypto. But I don't see anything happening to it in the next little while. Anything major in a negative. Some say 50 pounds an ounce silver in a few weeks. Bang. Bang, bang. Not quite. Close. We are getting on the precipice of a huge change. It is going to be in the summertime, June, July, August, where we're going to be going into, I'll say, batshit crazy season for cryptocurrencies, gold and silver. Okay? Because the FIT 21, or whatever it was called, passing, this gives banking and all the other financial industries free reign to start putting stuff in, and this includes gold and silver and all that sort of thing, because the old system is dying. Okay? So yeah, silver will go up to that amount, but not till much later in the summer season. Okay? Thank you. Peter Carr. Hello, Peter Carr. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. 3 cards for Phantasma or Soul. Last year, a founder of the chain was found stealing. He was removed. Can they repair the damage? Well, it's not Bitcoin. Hopefully you don't have a lot of money in this one, because I'm already picking up that it's, yeah. Why? Why are people buying this one? Price is not going to be recovering. There's going to be a long period. People are expecting a long period of time, but it's not going to be coming. They're probably going to have to rebrand themselves and reissue the cryptocurrencies under a different brand. Okay, I don't think it's going to be really recover anytime soon. Hopefully, or sorry about that, but hopefully that helps you. Will Fauci be prosecuted? No. I'd like him to be, but no. There's all kinds of wonderful things that I wish would happen to him, but they won't, because of politics. As soon as we figure out that not to trust anybody in politics, even Trump, we'll be much better off, because they don't pay the consequences of their actions. Okay, and that's the truth. Unless the rest of the politicians want to throw him under the bus. That would be the question. Otherwise, he's perfectly fine. He won't be able to show his face in public anymore, because there'd be a lynch mob after him. Nah, they're going to make a nice, sweet deal. He's going to go off to some island somewhere and never to be seen again. Okay? Thank you for your service in making us rich. You can go off to some unknown island and spend the rest of your days. Unfortunately. Yeah, he testifies, and they'll probably the media will turn it and twist it and make him kind of look okay. And then after that, he's probably going to be disappearing into the darkness. That's just politics. Do you see Dogecoin gradually increasing in August? Yeah. Gradually. It's one of those head scratchers because I've had Doge since the beginning. It was a nothing coin. Nobody wanted it. People would give me Dogecoin as a donation, which is thank you. But I just put it in the wallet and I left it. It wasn't until recently that people got excited about it. Even the creator of Dogecoin went away because he created it as a joke. Wasn't supposed to be anything serious. I think we did have an interview with him. Not on this show, but at our cryptocurrency meeting. Long time ago. Yeah, it's going to go up with the rest of the currencies. It's going to be riding that wave of the bull run and all that sort of thing. It's not going to do anything significant on its own, but it will go up with the rest of the cryptos. Okay, thank you for that. Is the AKO organization and their alleged inside information true? I don't know who they are, but let's find out. Yeah, it does seem, according to the cards and what I'm picking up, it seems that the information that they are presenting to everybody is correct. It's a God's gift to everybody. And hopefully it shakes a lot of the people from their dreamlike state and start to see the truth of whatever they're putting out there. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. I'll have to look at that now. How long till the UK gets a people in power party with Nigel Farage? I'm hoping you're just not waiting for somebody to come and save you, because nobody's going to do that. Doesn't matter where you are on the planet. There's no messiah. You got to do things on our own. It doesn't look like that's going to be a thing that's going to be happening anytime soon. There's going to be some other leader that's going to be a little bit better. That takes over in the next 2 to 3 years. So you're going to have to suffer through a whole bunch of people. And then you're going to be able to rebuild. The old system is going to be dying away. Okay. And what I'm seeing is the beginning of a new system, and that's going to be in the next 3 years without politics. Okay. So no, would be the short answer. What will be the next evolution of cars after electric vehicles? I'm hearing electric vehicles in long term will not perform well. Sure. With the technology that they're utilizing now. Try to run one of those suckers in Canada. Not going to work. Probably the next part would be hydrogen power cells. We already tried them here in Winnipeg. Our buses, for a short period of time, were running off of those, and they work perfectly. Right? So I think that'll be the next thing until they do solid state batteries for electric vehicles. And that won't be for a long period of time. People from the AQ organization said they captured Klaus Schwab. Okay. Is this true or false? I know Klaus Schwab stepped down from World Economic Forum. He's no longer their leader. And I think it's just a sign that that whole organization, the World Economic Forum, is crumbling because nobody wants him, especially in Europe. That's why you got farmer protests everywhere. Yeah, he may have been captured. I don't see him being arrested for any period of time because he does have a lot of money and a lot of political connections. So he's probably going to be getting out of that easily and probably go, on the same island as Dr. Fauci. Never to be seen again and wearing strange women's clothing on beaches. Go look it up. It's just a weird picture. I had nightmares looking at that picture, I tell you. Binance Coin. They're trying to get rid of it for the next little while. I saw in one of my wallets that they no longer accepting or wanting Binance Coin on the wallet. Yeah. Oh boy. I think it's going to be one that's going to be kind of fading away in a large way in most of North America. I think in other countries it'll be okay. They're coming to the end of a cycle. That 10 card, and we got that wonderful devil card, meaning that it's probably going to be falling from grace very, very shortly. Okay. I do have some Binance Coin. I might have to switch it out. Okay. There is a viral video of a young man using plastic to make fuel and was successful. Cool. Plastic is oil. There could be a process of reversing that and making it into a fuel. Is it true? Since we got tons and tons of plastic. Well, not here in Canada because we got the stupid wooden forks now for your salad. And paper straws. Yeah, it doesn't look like that. He was actually successful. Probably some monkey business going on there. Okay, thank you for that. Wooden forks? Question mark? Yes. When we went to go get the McDonald's, when you go to any fast food restaurant here in Canada, they've gotten rid of plastic. So when you get your soda, it's a paper straw, which melts even before you finish your drink. And they'll give you little wooden spoons and cutlery for your salad or whatever that you're getting at McDonald's. Yeah, it's really rough wood. I don't know. When will they've already done that here in Canada. It's coming back though, because people are fed up with that stupid stuff. Yeah, there's actually a little bit of a black market for plastic cutlery. I remember the days when, put a 1 in the comments if you're this old, when they stopped using paper if you go grocery shopping and they used to get the paper bag for your groceries. Got rid of paper to save the trees. That's why they went to plastic. Remember those days back in the 80s? Now they're going the opposite direction. Don't get the plastic. We're going to go back to paper to save the trees. Makes your head hurt. We got 1-1. The 80s, 90s that they started doing that. Anyways, getting back on track here. Burberry. How many famous celebrities so-called faked their deaths? That's a large number. And there's been quite a few. I think there's going to be a lot of more of the famous people that are going to be disappearing in the next little while because they don't want to be faced with the consequences of their actions for stuff. So you're going to start to see a whole lot of people disappear. Not dead, just camping out with Fauci. Okay? So there's always more people, right? I will never step down. Sherman. Is it better to invest in mining stocks or physical assets? Physical assets are always better. Like silver geek. And then have the stocks on the side. But make sure that you actually have the actual physical stuff in your hand, not the paper. Okay? So it's better to cut down trees than recycling plastic. Yeah, that's the whole rationale of that. Any other questions before we... I'll have to ask Batman if I got them all. Nope. Aha. One popped up. Thank you for the $5. Hi, Andre. Will ASI coin do when the merger is completed? Ocean Fetch and Singularity are merging as ASI token. I did that reading a long time ago that there's going to be some merger. It's like 3-4 years ago. Wow. How things come back. So you're asking how it will do. Okay. Holy shit. Not good. Oh, you haven't got a lot of this. You got the 3 of Swords. Not a good card to get. And we got the Magic, the Magician. And this is a card that represents smoke and mirrors. It looks better than it actually is. That's what the Magician card's all about. Look at me. I'm the snake salesman. Da, 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 da. That's what Magician is. It looks better than it actually is, and it's probably going to be garbage when it does come out. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. One more. Talks of Joe Biden having a double step in for debate against Trump. Probably. Because they can't do drug testing on good old Joe. And he does have doubles. Actors pretending to be him. And we've already known that for a long period of time. It's not clones. It's actors with really good makeup. It's a clone, I tell you. Oh, boy. They're actually going to put the real guy out there. when they do the thing against Trump, it'll be an interesting one. Mission Impossible face Trump. Yeah. You'd be surprised what they can do with makeup. But they're going to put the real guy out there. Oh, get your popcorn. It's going to be a good show. Okay, that's said. And before I get myself into trouble with the YouTube gods, hide. There we go. That's what happens when the wife's not here. I get to fumble around for your entertainment. If you'd like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to secondreadsmyandre.com, where all that information is there. If you'd like a personal healing with my wonderful Reiki Master wife, that information is there as well. If you would like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, make sure that you get into the Treasure Cold Storage Wallet, which we have for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.